Welcome to Overwatch. It is the 5th. It is, for those of you keeping track, it is the 5th Sunday, the 5th of April. It's lockdown season. Everyone's lost track of dates. Everyone's living the same way that I am at the moment. No one knows what day it is. No one knows what time it is. Everything's confused. But don't worry, we've got some normalcy right here, right now. It's Sunday as I'm recording this. Whatever time it is for you guys watching it, I don't know. Just take a look at the bottom corner of your screen. That's a hint. All right. Otherwise, we're going to be taking a look at some Roadhog gameplay. Much maligned hero, kind of an awkward one at the moment. I did see like an interesting comment not that long ago of someone saying, you know, one of the things that I think 222 has highlighted is that Roadhog feels a little bit out of place. He feels a little bit out of place in the roster. Doesn't quite do the off-tank thing well, but it's also just a matter of like who he pairs with, who he goes with. He has like a role towards being a tank. Now then, I'm just going to make a bold assumption here. Right, the guy who sent this in is not this guy, because that wouldn't make any sense. It's this guy, because he didn't include his player name in the email. And if you're sending in a replay, I need the player name, because if you send in a VOD and it says, oh, I'm playing Roadhog, there's two of them in this match. We could try and coach both of them at the same time just to cover our bases, but I think I'm just going to start with Pepega, and then we'll take a look at S19XX, and we'll go from there. I'm guessing he was born in sometime in the last century. Makes him over 20 years. It blows my goddamn mind every time I think of that. Because I was like, oh, of course he was born in like the 1900s. Who wasn't born in the 1900s? It's, oh god, many people, many people apparently. Right, let's go. First things first, as we come out of spawn, we're going to take a look at our team comp. The enemy team comp isn't even complete. That's always a good start. Bit of a weird mix, gotta say. As far as team comps go, you have like dive elements. Ooh, that's highlighter. That's not what we want. I want the pen. Give me the pen. There we go. We have like dive elements with the Genji, the Winston, the Doom, and then we have like more staticky elements with the Roadhog, the Brig, and the Ana. The Ana like feeds nicely into the Genji. That's fine. The Brig can sort of deal with enemy team dives and stuff like that, so that's fine. Like Ana, Brig, sure, okay. Especially as this team comp, like Winston isn't reliant on you healing him hugely. Doomfist isn't reliant. Genji isn't reliant. So it's mostly going to be, you know, occasionally healing the Roadhog who can look after himself, but mostly just protecting the Ana and throwing out some health packs here and there. So if the Roadhog feels a little bit awkward, but it's 2CP. Honestly, not 2CP, it's controlled rather. On control, it's fine. Like Roadhog, he can just sort of sit around on the point, be awkward, be annoying as hell. It's always going to be a good start. Straight away, go for the counter hook. Ooh, a bit of a whiff. A little bit too early. That's it, break that. Don't shoot him, break it first. Break the barrier first. No. Okay. Okay. Already got a nice start. So. Going in. And then. Okay, so we go out. We try and catch their Roadhog. We whiff. It happens. It was probably very close. Not too much to comment on that. Aside from, oh, don't miss! The issue I take chagrin with is when you're in a situation like this where you get this bubble and like the Ana hits the sleep dart, Roadhog kills barriers so quickly that I would just honestly mash out this reload, put a couple of shots into the barrier, and then worry about hitting this Sleeping Winston. Because I want the barrier cleared out, because that frees up this Ana so much more. If you look at the situation the Ana's in, and think about the Ana for a second, this is why like clearing barriers is so important, because the Ana's sightline to what she probably wants to heal, which is going to be that Winston, is completely blocked. Spectator overlay, that's nice. Right, can't see the Doomfist anyway at the moment, but all this space is now just completely blocked off by this Winston. The Ana is completely cut off. And can't heal us, can't heal this Winston. It's bad. It's bad for the Ana. And you might argue, well, why doesn't the Ana just like run forward to heal them? Well, that's just really dangerous for an Ana to do. You don't want to do that as an Ana. It's just not a good idea. How's my day going? It's not too bad. Like, I got to do some art today. Wrong Roadhog. There we go. So yeah, I would definitely try and clear that out, but still, we get the kill. Surprised we didn't hook this guy sooner. Oh god, I hate this. I hate that this goes back 20 seconds. It always drives me crazy. I love that our Genji just explodes. It's such a Genji thing to do. Like with Lucios, especially if they're right in front, I like to try and just grab them, like, as aggressively as possible. Because they are so slippy. Okay, yeah, just finish the fight. Yeah, you can just finish the fight here. Okay, don't. Corners. Corners, 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 corners. Got a bit lucky there, but we're still going to die maybe. Nope. So, yeah, let's talk corners. And I don't mind us pushing the fight a little bit, but I don't like pushing the fight in here. In general, I try and break it down with maps to have it so that I'm going to just let this play and hopefully cap. So I don't have to deal with like a brrrr noise in the background. Right, the way I try and break maps down is I'll have like no-go areas. So like this room in here is a bit of a no-go area. Just because it's so dangerous for me to walk into here that the moment I do, it's very much like the enemy team's territory. Like, especially if you go around this corner, it's so easy for you to then get pulled and blocked and deflected and like all sorts of weird shit can happen to you that makes it difficult for you to get out of there alive. It's just very, very risky for probably not huge rewards. Like, you can get a couple of kills, but honestly, it's not going to make a huge difference. What SR is this? Do we guess at the end? Yeah, actually, I recommend doing so because I know the SR. I'd be curious to see what people think. I haven't actually told anyone yet, because I'm sinister like that. Right, otherwise... Yeah, I'm fine with us now coming back, especially after things go a little bit wrong. We're Roadhog, we can survive on our own. Let's go play out from the point. Great save on that. He should be pretty stuck. We don't need to go crazy here, yeah. Like, just control things, just control things, just chill, yeah. So this is the result of like what happens when people start getting really overeager for kills and stuff. Where people like this Doomfist just goes nuts and just like dives into 3 people because lol, who's Doomfist? And he still gets out. You know, Winston, like why Winston is trying to take ground all the way over here, I don't know. Like this is just not going to happen for a Winston. There's no What? Ash? Oh lord. It's fine, it's just her clothing. This Winston's face planting as well. Jesus. Classic. Classic Overwatch moments, people. Yeah, it's just too greedy. Like, you got the point, you pushed him off, you got the kills, you won the fight, it's all good. So this is a relatively minor thing, but ults like Whole Hog are mostly going to be used for spacing. Right? You want to use Whole Hog to just create ground, to create areas that, you know, no-go areas, no-go zones for your team. So what I would try and recommend in a situation like this is instead of having the Whole Hog and just standing in the middle here and like blasting it out through here, I would just play where this Doomfist was playing. Like I've preached the virtues of corners so many numerous times that it's so integral to surviving. You hold the corner, and they try and push around that corner into you. They cannot. They just can't. If this Roadhog wants to try and hook you, he has to run right into you, take a bunch of damage, maybe get slapped by the Ana, and it barely hooks you, and you like go forward at 2 centimeters, and then you're still fine around the corner. You're not going to be moved because this isn't really going to kill anyone, especially if they have any form of crowd control. Like the weak target here is just going to get blown back pure on the Moira. It's a Moira as well, so they might have fade. They're just going to get blown away. The Roadhog, you can definitely like mess around with, but it's a Roadhog. Even with full Whole Hog, if he doesn't hook you, I think if he has his breather, he should survive that. Unless you get like right into him, which you probably don't want to do at this point. So it's a good counter hook from the Roadhog. Don't know what happened to our hook. Got ruined, got scuppered. Let's watch the enemy Roadhog while we wait. Or it could be our Roadhog, we don't know. Include your name in the emails, please. Yeah, you ain't going nowhere. Just stall it, lad. Just stall it. There you go. This is actually okay, as long as Doomfist doesn't get off the point. Great hook on this guy. Okay. They flip it, 32%, it's fine. Back up, back up, back up. Good. This is risky, they have a Roadhog. So let's talk about the virtues of Roadhog. And like, why did I just highlight they have a Roadhog as like a big important thing? Why is that a priority? Why is that something to consider and something to think about? It's a very important thing to think about what they have in terms of like their hero compositions and your positioning. Because if they don't have a Roadhog in this instance, and you play in this space, it's very difficult for them perhaps to pull you out of position. But because there's this Roadhog and like they were, you know, both Roadhogs were like duking around this corner. Let's say you pull their Roadhog, well, it's just us and 2 supports at the moment. Like, pretty sure. Maybe like a DPS is just arriving. A Genji is just arriving. Oh, the DPS powerhouse that is Genji has turned up. So if you pull him, he just walks away. He's got a Moira, he's got a Mercy, he's got an Ashe to help him bust him out, he's got a Winston to help bust him out. He's fine. If he pulls you, and we get pulled over here into this area, this is suddenly a lot more dangerous, because for us, safety is like here. For him, safety is, he's still safe. Like, I don't think he's actually in danger at this position. So, yeah. We really got to respect the fact that enemy Roadhogs and Roadhog in general, that's great body blocking by him as well. Really, really good at just disrupting and heavily punishing people, even slightly overextending. You can kind of crowbar that and leverage it into turning a slight overextension into a major overextension. Why is he dragoned? If you're trying to guess the SR of the game, this ult. This ult is primo juice to give you that info. What's he gonna do? Even if he killed someone, it's just... Why? Okay, in this situation, does the Genji know that he's gone back in? He's gone back in, deflected, and died. The skilled thing to do in this situation, I'm going to focus on this Genji for a moment. The skilled thing to do is swap hero. Play Reaper. Pick Reaper. Just pick Reaper. Pick Reaper. Pick Reaper. Pick Reaper. Pick Reaper. You just did a stupid ultimate. Okay, the reason why you pick Reaper is you go, oh no guys, I just wanted to dump my ulti. That was intentionally shit. Amazing cover. Just next level plays. Silver, he doesn't know how to win. Oh god, there's GMs who don't know how to win, son. That's why guessing ranks is so difficult at times. Right, back to our Roadhog. Actually, I want to highlight one more thing actually before we continue. What their Roadhog did, which is very, very good. We're a little bit too far. A little bit too far. All right, so yeah, capping the point. This is really good play. This is something that you should absolutely learn to do as a big body. Be very aware of the fact that you can body block. You are a wall. Alright. He's got the enemy Roadhog. The enemy Roadhog, as we discussed before, wants to run to safety, which is over here. What do these two tanks do? They form a flash wall. Right? Look at this. He can't go anywhere. That's so good. That's so good. Even a Sleep Dart comes through, and he's still body blocked. He can't get out of there. That's really good. Whoop. Absolutely something you very much want to be doing as Roadhog. Absolutely something you want to be doing as Winston, as Reinhardt. Like, body blocking is primo importance. I bet he's in voice chat as well, going, oh no, where's my nano boost? I want to nano boost the Winston and the Roadhog. I'm going to nano boost. I will nano blade them. They'll die. Play of the game. Where? Even here, like, this is not safe. This is not safe. Oh. So let's think about safety, all right? Why is Roadhog a tank, chat? Why is Roadhog a tank? And this is the clutch and cornerstone of like what a tank is actually for, what a tank does. Because a tank, their job is to create space, okay? So when a tank is in an area, like let's say our Roadhog here has a zone, what I will call a zone of exclusion, or like a zone of threat around him. Where if you're in this zone of threat without a proper response to it, and it does look like a boob, yes, you can die and you can just lose, or you will be ruined for it, or any number of problems can start occurring. It's a different way of just like taking ground. And sure, yeah, Roadhog is not the greatest tank, but he's damn good at this kind of area control. Yeah, area control is a great term for it. Area control, area denial, he's very, very good at doing that. And that's what their Roadhog is doing on the other team. And we aren't respecting that, and that could cause us some real issues here. So, their Roadhog in the middle of the team, suddenly, this area that was safe before, the fact that their team has control of like the tunnel here, this Roadhog just plays this corner. Suddenly, this area is no longer safe. Suddenly, anyone standing in this space can just die. because he can peek around corners, he can run around corners, throw out a hook someone in, kill them, bish bash bosh, job done. And it's important to understand this as a concept, because this is where you end up like just getting picked off, and this is where it's like, oh my god, guys, we need to group up, and then you get people standing, you know, here. And here's the weird part: if this Roadhog excludes this space, right? If they have a Widow or an Ashe or a McCree, and the Ashe or McCree just plays here, well, they can also start excluding all of this space. Like, the only safe spot is like kind of behind these cars over here, because you can't stand here anymore because the Ashe can just shoot you, and no one can get close to the Ashe because the Roadhog is in the way, right? And this is called teamwork. It's great, and this is how you work together as a team and deny enemy teams an area. So suddenly all of this space is dangerous. It's all dangerous. Really dangerous being this close, though. Because again, safety for us, there's nowhere safe out there. So I don't like this at all. Their Roadhog could punish us so badly for this. Sounds like he's got someone else. Yeah. I think I can see where this round is going. This team is just going to get farmed over and over again. Although they might have just died together enough to now just group up and spawn, which is what they need to do. Yeah, it looks like they have. Please nano boost the Winston. So yeah, cross together. The spam's kind of irrelevant. Nice deflect from their Genji. Coalescence, very early. Don't get hooked by that. Yep, good. Punish him. Great! He didn't respect our ability to pull him out. Now he's forced to use his cooldowns. Okay. It's fine, we haven't ulted yet. Almost had the perfect synergy. Let's pick a target, please. There we go. Good. Oh, we got Nanoblade. Nanoblade a lot. Woo. Don't ult. Mercy, you have hook. Hook him, hook the Mercy. Oh my god, please. Let's go back at the start of this. Okay, so first things first, don't play against Roadhogs when they're like... if he has hook and you don't, and he's very clearly fishing for a pick kill, don't mess with him. Wait for him to whiff it, and then punish him. This is a classic, like I highlighted, this is a classic example of, like, punishing positioning. Where he's gone too far out, and now you can just drag him out and make that bad positioning even worse than it should be. Unfortunately, we don't have a team that can really, like, super heavily punish this. Doomfist could maybe do something with it, but Genji just can't do the DPS to, like, punish a Roadhog like this. Which, yeah, that's just part of your, dealing with team comps. I wouldn't have minded an ult here. It's just the Winston can kind of make it complicated, but you could very easily just ult this Roadhog into a corner and just hold him there. He's just used his hook, so he's not going to stun you out of it. It's definitely an option. I find that's turning, yeah, we absolutely should deal with that. Self-heal. You don't want to drain all of Mura's healing. Yep. Find that hook attempt. The only part I'd be really careful is going around this corner. Again, this is largely a factor of playing with an Ana, and this is like ingrained so heavily into me that I try and really heavily avoid this. Which is, you've got to stay in line of sight of the Ana. The moment you start going around the backside of this point, and like this is just, it's very easy to do this sort of thing in your head, like even outside of matches. You just split points into like your half and their half. And it's not even like halves. Okay, I need to stop that beeping. Is it Control S? No. Options. Sound. Oh, beautiful. Oh god, thank you. Right. Split the thing, not into halves, but into like a C, or like a backward C for us, I suppose. Right, where this side, we can play in all of this space. The moment we start going into this space, you lose. Yeah, Pac-Man, exactly. It is literally like a Pac-Man, right? You don't want to go into this area, because if you do, like, your supports are going to want to play like here, your Moira is probably going to want to play like here or here, and play close to the pillar, to line of sight it. Fun fact for you, pros call this in the middle. The call out for this, at least when I was listening to VODs and stuff, was dildo. So there you go, just so you know. I guess if you're brave enough, sure. It's quite girthy, and this is just dangerous, guys. Like this just seems actually kind of Look after yourselves. Be responsible no matter what you do. Right. Distracting myself again. Yeah, the moment you push around here, again, and it's less safe than you think because, hey, it's a Roadhog. So if we stay there for too long, and then it's like, oh, well, I'm low on hit points. I'll just half my paint can and run away. And then he hooks you back out of it, and you're stuck there even longer. It's that exacerbation of like, oh my god, I'm out of position, and now I'm even more out of position, or I'm further out of position, or I'm longer out of position, that Roadhog kind of does, and that's what he's there for. Sound. Let's have some sound back. What? 600. 60. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. And it's just important to know and think about, like, what, at various points in the fight, what does my team control? Where can I stand? Where is safe? And when you start getting into that mentality, you'll find yourself just dying a lot less. You can play a little bit further forward here. Yeah, just smash the barrier. Smash the barrier. Good. Excellent! Excellent! Big part of your job as Roadhog is just going to be smashing barriers. The moment you see that they're futzing around with barriers, you can absolutely destroy them for it. So I saw something that I don't think he saw. I'm going to go back here to when this kill happens. I'm wondering actually if it was visible or if it was just the red outlines that he won't see because he doesn't have wall hacks. He's a good boy. No. So you can see it, I can see it. There's a Roadhog sneaking off to the side. And we're not going to hear that. Definitely heard the hook connect, and yeah, okay, so he heard the hook connect as well, good. Turns around, looks at it, realizes that he's backed off. So this would be a good time to take some space, but that works too, I guess. Okay, please, no, no, come on! Ah! 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 You fucked your entire team. What did he not do, chat? What does he need to do here? It's whole hog the Genji. Whole hog the friggin' Genji. The moment this happens, the moment you see him draw that Dragon Blade, if you can trade whole hog for Dragon Blade, that's such insane value. And yeah, it's risky to do it with like this guy floating around. He might try and break you out of it. But honestly, if I'm playing support and I see a Genji do this and a Roadhog on my team just whole hogs, I run towards the Roadhog. It's simple, right? Because he can protect me. Because if the Genji tries to close in, well, he just gets pushed out. And even at medium distance, it pushes the Genji back. It just makes his life so much harder to do anything as he tries to like dash through. If you just whole hog from over where we are right now, and the supports ran towards us, it just pushes him out slowly. It won't push him out much, but it pushes him out more than enough to try and keep people alive. Unfortunately, our supports split off. There was also, just to like be comprehensive, there is also an opportunity here when this guy primals to just whole hog now. And to let this guy primal and just let him bounce around and do what he wants. And instead of trying to chase him, just whole hog here. Because then they cannot push in, right? The Winston's pushed in, the Winston's stuck, he's jumping around in the back line. He's not going to do anything if the rest of his team can't follow up. So if you just start whole hogging this doorway, they can't follow. And it makes it very difficult for them to follow and do anything. So that's another way that you can just use whole hog to just push the enemy team back, control some space, take some ground, deny the enemy team valuable space. Oh, this is going badly. Okay. That should just be that for this round. Yep. Rip round one. What are we thinking in terms of rank at the moment? Because I know. Plat.
5, 4, 3,
I can definitely see it.
1.
Gold.
Capture the objective.
It's hard to tell at times. So the biggest things to me at the moment is like team synergy is very low, it feels like. At least on our team. Plays seem okay. People have ideas of plays they want to make, but they don't quite know how to get like the most execution value. And things aren't snappy. Like, definitely a lot, like Masters players, especially I would say, like have this snappiness. Diamond Masters will have this level of snappiness to their play where they kind of know when they see various situations. I don't know about you guys, but my instincts were screaming at me at this point. This exact moment right here, my instincts went nuts because the Genji dashes in and you're like, oh, well, you can't just hook Genji, right? That's like layer 1. You can't just hook a Genji because if he deflects it, well, you've just wasted your hook and it doesn't work. But if he dashes in and then turns around, you can absolutely hook the Genji. And this happens surprisingly common, where a Genji will literally just ignore a very, very blatant threat to his health in favor of, oh, I'm just going to try and mash out some right clicks. So he's turned away, and this is what he sees. He needs to be thinking about this guy. So yeah, I'd be looking for that hook immediately, and it feels like it just comes in a little bit perhaps later than I'd like, but it's still there. Need to be left clicking there. There we go. Break the barrier. Ash is dead. Save your Doomfist. Excelente! That Roadhog wants to die. Good job on him. That should be a big hint. That the Roadhog just stood still and died. Watch the latest overanalyze. Yeah, I sent that one to Sty. I knew that one would trip him up. That one was quite fun. Whoop! Oh, that was a good hook. That was such a... I've been talking about this a lot, this demonstration, like pulling people out of position. That was beautiful. Luckily, the team is there to help us. Like, the team reacts. Okay. That's a big commitment. I mean, really? You didn't get that kill, Doomfist? Don't think it matters. This is over. Honestly, if Mercy wants to rest something here, yeah, just smash the Baron. Smash the Baron! Smash the fucking Baron! Oh. Triggered. I just triggered myself. You have one job! You have many jobs to it. This is one of them. It's not hard. Just put shots into the bloody barrier. It's like he stopped shooting. Just fire that last shot. You got 5 people here to help you kill someone. And a stun. You don't need to be hitting... No. Good lord. Trust me, if you hook someone, they die. And honestly, you want to drag this out. Everyone's gonna bet it? Yeah. The average player of Overwatch is pretty good these days. There's a weirdness to it, though, of like... Individual play, I'd say, is pretty good. To the degree where like silver players can be surprising. He's gonna counter hook, it's fine. It's all good, in the hood. Whoop! 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 Oh boy! Oh boy! We might want to be refining these guesses for the ASR. Oh lord! Oh, that was a fight. Wait. I know what I want to find. Please tell me this doesn't have the sounds in it, because if it does, I'm going to be heartbroken. Okay, let's play this. Oh, wait for this. What? Gotta watch it again. He's got no health! Just hit him! Just shoot him! Ah, good lord. Right, yeah, no, okay. Situations like this. The hook is actually Papega. Oh, the clue's in the name. This kind of situation happens a lot with shotgun characters, I find. Yeah, it really comes down to a matter of just keep you cool. Like, really, it is just... It feels like you get some packet loss there because, like, the crosshair just snaps. Keep you cool. Keep your crosshair centered. Strafe to adjust your aim. Don't swing the mouse around crazily. I like the line of, like, duking out a line of sight to get the reload in, and then gets the flick finally, but good lord. Just relax. It's fine. Like, the moment that the anti-heal hit the guy, you had all the advantage in the world. It didn't matter what happened next, kind of, pretty much. Like, as long as you didn't completely go Papega, you're gonna be okay. And I've gone on to the Genji, because I'm waiting for this. Come on! He gets one! Oh, it's huge! It's huge! It's huge! Meanwhile, we had HOG that entire fucking time. Jesus Christ. It hurts the soul. Right. You hear that? You press Q as Roadhog, and it does nothing. It's an incredible interaction. It's yeah. Any Genji player could attest. Like, Whole Hog is one of the best ways to stop Dragon Blade. It's so good, and the thing is, it ruins Nano Blades as well. It's actually very important for the rest of the team to help stun or control the Roadhog during that time, because Whole Hog just ruins it. And Whole Hog is cheap. Like, you spam it. It's fine. You build it up so quickly. Whoop! Nice. Nice. Okay. We need to chill. It feels like we're uncomfortable, and that worries me. What makes me say that is, like, all we gotta do in this situation, to get this hook, notice that he's slightly off-center. The hook does kind of adjust a little bit fine for bigger heroes, especially. It just, like, it does tend to leave them slightly to the side. And you just casually, like, a crosshair is here, in case you can't see it. Let me get, like, a big bright yellow or something. There we go. There's our crosshair, right in the middle. When we just slide the mouse slightly over, nail him in the old noggin. He looks like Bren. I don't know. Am I crazy? Like, Bren Overwatch. Am I the only one who sees that? Something about this guy looks like Bran. This Winston. It's uncanny. I think it's the hair and the glasses that are doing it. Because I see Bren there. 110%. No, I don't want a YouTube video. Oh, for God's sake, go away. Okay, that beeping's driving me crazy. Oh yeah, just relax. Like, we're like swinging a crosshair all over, like so twitchy. Relax. Whoa, spicy though. Okay, we've been here before. Don't break my heart. Don't break my. He's done it. He's only gonna. He's learning as he fights. Got Broly in the goddamn scene here. By the time this round ends, he's gonna be goddamn like it's Harblue. It's just returned. Almost have an ulti as well. Ho ho! Oh! Cute. Get him off your point. Sweep him up. Nice. That Q might not have been the best idea, actually. The reason I actually had a Q is I got excited because Genji ulti, but it's our Genji, and sometimes you don't want to do that. But yeah, that distance is fine. It's fine. It just pushes them all into one place. And also, just a comment, because it's worth mentioning. There was a good instance here. Here. This is also another good Q. If you want to be a little bit spicy, because they're all out here in like any corner, even a corner this small. If we queued and just like went this way, and just push them here, there's a good chance that a couple of the supports get stuck here. But landing a hook on the Mercy, that works too. So hey. And then yeah, at this point it's just mop them up.
Welcome to
Street sweeper. Hey, Magic Goat. Thank you so much. Very much appreciated. It's been weird for me the last few days because like Miska's setting up his stream again, Ryan set up his stream again, Sty set up his stream again. So there's a bunch of people who are like now like, oh my god, I've got to get like overlays and got to get all this UI stuff and get all this. Oh Jesus, son, relax. There we go. Speed through that. So it's been funny watching people like trying to set up like, you know, subscriber alerts and stuff like that, and I'm just like. C7 did mine. They're really nice. You set up Sly Stream. Bits and pieces of it. Bloody hell. I'm guessing he's warming up his wrist. Ooh, they have a Siggy boy. So the things I want to see out of this that's one hell of a thrust, Mr. Reaper. That was a surprise. Things I want to see out of this point. I want to see hooks going in here. This is as good as a kill. As long as they don't just have a movement ability. Winston. Winston! Hello, Winston! Hey, we're blowing it, kinda. So we just did about 3 damage to a barrier. Let's take a look at this barrier damage very quickly. Alright, so you get this nice hook on Siggy Boy, he bounces out, which is fine. Reaper sort of catches off his guard. Anna does a great job spawning us. Winston ruins everything. Reaper Wraith forms out because he's Reaper. And then we're gonna like whiff a hook and then just like do no damage to this barrier because the air burst it's too close. And I can accept you know, one of those going into it like that, but 3 shots, I think, were kind of blown. We can do better. Come on. Let's take some ground. Let's take some space. We can do that now. We're in control of the point. Good job. Good job helping around though. I like that. Oh, she was just... Oh! Don't stand still, people. The Reaper's scary, but as long as we have that Ana with us and we use our self-heal, we should be okay. As long as we don't get pulled out there, it's good. Nice. I want to see us reloading during this time while repositioning. Yeah, just stun him up. Good. Once he's stunned, like, it's so much easier to deal with. Reaper versus Roadhog's kind of a weird matchup, but if you have a little bit of help, it's so in your favor. He will build ult charge like crazy though. That guy's gonna die. No, I just want to see us control this ground. Control this ground. Don't stay out there, just back up. Excellent. Whole hog. Yeah, don't poke your nose too far around the corner. You just fish. So I feel like, and this is actually no, this is okay. Like this is very safe, I would say. We can play a little bit spicier if we're feeling a little bit spicier. We could stay at this corner. And all we'd be looking to do, like here or like here, and if you're playing here, you're looking to get this way. If you're playing here, you're looking to get this way. And you're just looking, like, no matter what comes around the corner, you fire off a hook and then you run in. You don't stay. You definitely don't stay here, because if you stay here and the Roadhog spots you, he's going to hook you and pull you out, and then you're going to get pulled into a bad position. But you can do, like, a single fish and then just back off. If you pull their Roadhog and he ends up here, the worst he can do to you is just pull you a centimeter. That's fine. You get stunned, but you got Ana Moira. Like, you're not going to die. So, yeah, you can afford to be a little bit fast and loose in that positioning. And it's not like we're playing out here. Right? And if we see something and we whiff, then we just walk in and we're safe. So we can play a little bit spicier. This is the safe option. It's fine. It's okay. But it's just good to, like, keep track of our options. Q. Q. No. No. Why? What? No. Okay. Let's talk about engages. So one of the important things in Overwatch is learning how to read the pace of the game. Knowing, like, what's happening at any given second. Genji dies. enemy team wants to do something, right? You've just lost your Genji. They're going to want to do stuff. Losing someone, very good way of, like, starting a fight. Sound barrier, incredible way of, like, announcing, yeah, we're going to go fight you. What can they do if we just sit here and just whole hog? And it's not like we even need to sit there. We can sit back here and just whole hog. Right? All we want to do is just push them through the choke point. And I think at the moment, Pepega here has it stuck in his head that, like, I have to get people, like, trapped in corners or kill people with whole hog or do something dramatic with it and just get, like, tons of value. The reality is actually a lot simpler. Whole hog is great. If you whole hog and these guys fail to push because they can't go through your whole hog, you just beat their sound barrier. You traded, and so I want you to imagine the inverse of that. If you whole hog and then Lucio sound barriered, you'd be furious at your Lucio. You'd be so angry at him. So it's such a good trade in your advantage to go, they're sound barriering, I'm going to whole hog, and by the time the whole hog is done, by the time they can get anywhere, do anything, all of that sound barrier health, all of that bonus health is going to be gone. All of this nice, juicy extra life is just going to burn away, and it's going to be fine. If the Roadhog hooks you out of it, he hooks you out of it, being honest. But you got to have a reply. Watch Genji Dragonblade. Watch him go. Go on, Genji. You know you want to. You can feel it surge through you. You've been watching nothing but Bleach for like the last decade. He's ready. He's ready. It's like, Ana! Do it! Do it! No. Okay. He just, yeah, gets owned. He gets his face owned off. What are we doing? Yeah, let's be careful. That Hanzo does damage. Look for their Roadhog. Look for their Roadhog. Always be looking for that Roadhog. Okay, that's a bit scary. Reload, please. You don't have any bullets. Let's go! We kind of just stood in it. We kind of just stood in... I hope you're all staying safe. I do hope you're all staying safe. This guy, though, he ain't staying safe. He's standing in Dragon Strikes. What is he doing? Look at this Japanese Sova. Unbelievable. Like, I appreciate the whole... you know, sure, okay, fine. But pick a direction, dude. I don't know about you guys, but when I see the head of the dragon, I'm just like, oh, just walk backwards. You know? And we get a bit robbed there, but hey. Like, I see those dragon's heads and it's just like, step backwards. Safe, yeah. Stay safe, guys. Make sure you stay safe. Okay, I want to see Genji. He's chasing a ghost. What? Why are you people fighting? Why are you fighting? Why is she ulted? What? What? Why? Why did you do this? Oh no. Oh no, guys. It's gone. The game is gone. Everyone's turned their brains off. They're just running into a losing fight repeatedly. No! 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 What are you doing? Oh no, they've gone. They boomed. They're donezo. They're gone. Game is over, ladies and gents. Oh lord, Genji's gone back in. He wants it. He's gonna get it. Goes around the corner, excellent. Notice that they have been fighting for like the last 60% and have gone nowhere. Yeah, no, that's the answer, Moira. I know she has to at this point. Here we go! Here we go, the redemption arc. Yep. Redemption arc. He's on 2 hit points. Redemption. Redemption arc. Redemption. Says a lot that his team flipped the point. Well, like all this shit was happening. What the hell? Oh, boys. Boys and girls. Let's talk about Roadhog again. Nice boop from Lucio. Yeah, that's Lucio for you. Good right clicks. Good damage assist as well. Focus on survival. Excellent. A little bit wasting with the hook, but it's fine. Playing the point. All good. Don't ult yet until you see him hook. Love it. Love it. I feel like the enemy team was so confused by the Genji doing jack shit. Oh. Yes, that's catharsis for me. Unfortunately, yeah, we are kind of badly out of position as a result. Well, that was that was uncalled for. Like, I like stuff like this. Yeah, there is definitely a downside to it. The biggest issue I think I have with this play is A, we didn't keep track of the Reaper, but that's fine. I didn't either, so hey, I wouldn't know. B, we have our whole hog, and it's just such a strong ability for like pushing them out and keeping them back and stopping them doing things that I would still like us to be in front of the enemy team. We are quite lucky to get away with doing this. And we kind of don't, but... I mean, we killed that DPS. Fortunately, I don't think it's going to matter. Hey, Tracer! Nice. Oh, Winstonio, he's going for it. Okay. What I want to do to cover my bases is I'm going to go through this again quickly, like very quickly. I'm going to look at the other Roadhog and like compare between the two. I think that'll be interesting to glance at. Nice, good focus, dude. I'm on fire. That's it. Chase, 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 chase. Finish him off. Bold. Very bold. Close to an ult. One thing we could do here maybe is just drop down. Yeah, if you just drop off, especially if there's still another person on the point, drop off here, then just jump out. You can just get the health pack. It's a little bit risky because, hey, like, point might flip, but there were other people around. Let's go. Supersonic racing, come on. Whoop. Whoop. I love the slowest Hammond I think I've ever seen, and then we don't make it. This is Winston, Josh. I am aware this is Winston. Alright, let's take a look at this boy. Doesn't like Omnix. Fits the character. He's got the synergy in roleplay and in gameplay, which is what we want. You want to get into the right mindset. That's why whenever I try and play Widowmaker, I feel dead inside. See, nice little optimization on this is like the slight turn on the hook. Always love to see it. Love the use of line of sight as well, backing away while reloading, trying to get a little bit of a flank on, getting Brigitted, but yeah, you just Brigitte back. Unfortunately, it all kind of goes wrong, so we sucker him into the corridor. Great. Pull. Causes him problems. We're playing sightlines like extremely well. This guy. That was a really nice counter hook. Like, this guy is playing these corners so much better. Like, watching him juke back and forth in the corner. He's really good at playing Roadhog properly, basically. When I was a little girl, I was afraid of so I'm still afraid of so I don't know how people played that Animal Crossing game. Like, I have Resident Evil 3 loaded and ready to go. It scares me a hell of a lot less than Animal Crossing, because I've seen pictures of people's houses and just full of tarantulas for some reason. Actual tarantulas, not giant tarantulas. Giant tarantulas don't bother me. You know why? If there was a giant tarantula in this room the size of like a horse, I could see it. I'd know where it is. If there's a tarantula in this room the size of my hand, I have no fucking idea. It could be under the sofa, it could be under the desk, it could be under this desk, it could be in the fireplace. Don't know. Don't know. Right? I'm taking point. I'm on fire. Bloody hell. So yeah, know that he doesn't have hook, so we can go aggressive. Body block. Oh god, this guy. This guy's got some tasty roadhog plays. Whiffs the hook there. Oh, gets jumped over, but yeah, he's finding big targets, finding the right targets. He's going, ha! Look at this fool. And then he just heals through it because, yeah, that's what you do. Backs away towards his healers and Moira. Just eats the Doomfist punch because he can and because it's going to protect anyone else. Ah! Ah! I'm loving it. Could have gone for a hook there. Could still go for a hook. Yeah. Oh, that's just vindictive. Punishing them for being super far forward and out of position. This guy's looking good. Me wondering how to use my 2k channel points. You tell me. Like, everyone on my channel has a ton of them. This guy's why I'm saying high plat. This guy looks a lot stronger than the other one. And that's just me being very blunt, but like this, here's the thing, like this is a risky play, right? Just to highlight. It's a very risky play. It could go wrong in a number of ways, right? Primal Rage, Hook, Doomfist Punch. But his team might have like all the advantages at the moment and have like tons left in the tank that if he does get a kill, it's still pretty good. Like it's still fine. It's not the biggest risk in the world, but it is a risk. And it's like, it's the first, I think, really questionable thing that he's done. And even then, it's not that questionable. As Roadhog, you want to be able to like threaten areas like that. I think flanking non-stop is madness, but you want to put fear into the enemy that I can do this. I can start doing stuff like this. It's also nice to test things like that, like going on off angles occasionally or flanking a little bit. Because sometimes you'll find that the enemy team just can't deal with it. And if the enemy team can't deal with it, then you just keep doing it until they figure out how to deal with it. Like even juking using the tree, buy a little bit more time. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, despawn. I do not have enough channel points for 295 of those. Lord.
Welcome to Overwatch, Monsilly.
Hey! Ooh, thank you. Thank you for the gift itself. One thing I will say. My ultimate is ready. I feel like this hook comes late. Like, the point to get Doomfists, I find, is that float. That's when I generally look for the hook, especially at like this distance. Like when he punches, let's get it on Doomfist's perspective. Shall I do this manually? Right, so he does a fancy rollout, slam, uppercut. So you could tell that this guy actually isn't the most practiced Doomfist. He's done like the fancy rollout, but he hasn't done the shot on the way up. So he's stuck in this like float at the moment. And you'll see Doomfist do this quite a lot. Whereas the better Doomfist will have already killed and be using this float to turn around and be getting out already. Definitely something to keep in mind if you are playing something like Roadhog or Ana. It's just like see how comfy they look in their motions and go from there. Just look him, dude. Yeah. Nice lead up from the Ana. So what I was thinking was like we could just tuck in here and like ult and then use that ult to like push our way out. Hey, Alyssa. I was catching the live stream thanks to quarantine.
The live stream thanks to the quarantine.
Oh no, it's happening. I'm profiting off coronavirus. Oh Jesus, I'm a monster. Feels bad, man. Now, hopefully all is going well for you during the quarantine. Hopefully you all still have work and you're all still doing good things. What, like us, where YouTube CPMs are just, they're down for like no reason, like down by like 50% on us. It's weird. Donate profits to charity. I did my charity. Mostly because I paid Sea Surfer for some stuff. which, being honest, yeah, he'd be paid for it no matter what. They pay a very good rate to him. That's where that money goes. And Sea Surfer's a doctor, so, hey. So he needs the money, because he's doing important things. It's funny anytime I talk to Sea Surfer, because like, if I start whining about YouTube, it just feels so insignificant compared to what he has to deal with at the moment. So I love this, hugging around. He's picked a flank, he's looking for an early pick. A little bit of extra drag on the Winston, great headshot. Gets the damage in, ducks away. Steals the health back, a little bit unnecessary. Wouldn't mind using self-heal instead, it just builds up your ult charge a little bit faster. But it's fine. Like, it's a nitpick. Doesn't work out. Yep, stands still, waits for death, embraces oblivion. This guy knows what he's doing. What I really like, and I think, like, if you're looking to improve your play and you are in, like, gold or plat, the one thing this guy is doing consistently is he's leaving spawn and he has a good idea of what he wants to do immediately. Like, he's gonna poke the corner, push out, he's trying to take this ground. Like, this feels a touch aggressive to me, without a barrier, as you can see. It's very easy for, like, stuff to just block him off. So this crossover here feels kind of aggro, especially that they flipped the point entirely. Like, they don't have to stay on the point anymore. They don't have to be there, so they can push this. But if you just played here and just like hooked, and then just went back, waited for the team to be fully ready, then went in on a proper push, or he could go this way and then go this and start pushing around there. Instead, he goes for a cross, and then he's going to try and pick off, or he's going to try and go all the way around. So he's playing like very flanky, very aggressive. It's a playstyle. It's available to you. It's risky. Love the sitting on the health pack. Yeah, run back to your healers. Right the back away as well. Why is this Genji attacking us? So many better targets. Sure, they blew, like, that's their win condition. Nanoblade is like how the enemy team wins. So we're kind of fine with that, to be honest. Like, we didn't have our counters up. Coalescence, Valkyrie, a little bit of evasion. Oh god, this is subtle but so important. So important to good Roadhog play. Watch what happens. So he goes in, considering where he wants to go, peeks around the corner, sees the enemy Roadhog, instantaneously backs the fuck up. Right? It's subtle, but it's so important to do, because if he gets pulled now, he dies. His team probably isn't all here. Gotta be careful. Now we have this glorious battle. See, he just focuses on evasion. Gets a ton of shots. It's like, why am I still alive? And then, yeah. You know where that goes. So this should be familiar. Genji kills. Ho comes out, but it's a bit late. Okay, our Roadhog is on his way back. Team is won. What does he do? Where does he go? He looks for picks. He looks for picks. Which I love. That's what he should be doing. Especially as their enemy Roadhog still coming from spawn. He's got time. You can do it in main choke. You can do it from the sides. It's honestly up to him. Okay, enemy Roadhog. Use this hook. So yeah, you can now go and use yours. They want to engage. That's unfortunate. I think we do stay kind of low for a little bit too long. Like, I think we prioritize the reload instead of prioritizing the heal. Honestly... Oh no, okay, yeah, we're anti. Makes sense. Unluckers. Mercy with the clutch. Yep, we tried it. Like, when a Roadhog hooks, counter hooking to stop him from getting a follow-up shot, always going to be one of the best options. Yep, just die, didn't use his ult, didn't do anything wrong. I love it. Okay, where are we going? Wouldn't mind seeing a swap here to like Wrecking Ball or something, but we do have Whole Hog. Whole Hog, Whole Hog, Whole Hog, thank you. Genji's already killed 2 people, dude. So Genji has to deflect your Whole Hog during Dragon Blade, it's a win. Like, it's an absolute win. If he's deflecting, he's not killing your team. Just FYI. I know it's a complicated idea, but I'm sure we can manage. Right, skip forward. So now we are working with a Siggy boy, with old Siggy Pudding. So yeah, we just tried to hook with a Genji deflecting. Don't like this. Do like that. I'm not like. Let's talk about what I'm not a fan of there. So first things first, what I wouldn't mind seeing us do is just try and take some ground here. As long as like, if we're playing on the point, we can get hooked like kind of far. We can get hooked out to about here, but that's still in sightline of our healer or our healers. Like they should still be able to support us. So I would like us just to like start edging forward maybe, and just start taking a little bit more aggressive positioning. Probably just to about here, to be honest. Like don't cross this line. Because what I want to be able to do is just pull back a little bit if they do start coming in, and then hook them and get them into the pit. And if it's Ana, if it's Roadhog, if it's Moira, they are stuck. They are dead, effectively, for this fight. The other thing I didn't like was trying to left click a Genji, who's running away from us. Just doesn't work. You've got left wave, like cheeky left click there, but at this point, you're looking for other things, or you're hooking. Once the hook's up, sure. Get on that Winston. He is all yours. Why are we so centered on that Genji? It feels like we've turned to face this Genji about 3 times when we don't need to. Why are we shooting at a Genji? We don't kill Genjis. You're Roadhog. You're Roadhog, dude. Bit late on the reaction to that as well. In terms of priority for us, Genji is pretty low priority for a Roadhog. Like, his hitbox and like the way he moves, you're just not going to get damage on him, in my experience. Unless he's like right into you, and then sure. That's nice though. That works out. You can hook Genjis. I don't recommend shooting at them though. That's it. Reload while we're moving. Throw the hook. Steal the health pack. Ah, it's beautiful. And obliterate that guy. Yeah, if the Winston wants to try and primal us, like, dude. Yeah, we win that fight. And now we get a free other ult because the Winston tried to control the whole hog. Don't do that. Beautiful. And then backs off. Yeah. His job is to control this area. Winston kills Genjis. Winston very much does kill Genjis. That's it. We're just looking to punish them. We're not overextending as well. Like, we know as Roadhog, our mobility isn't great. Oh my god, that's so cheeky. This is bold. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm not a fan of this, by the way. Like, yeah, that's a Doomfist. He's deaf. Thankfully. But yeah. I'm never a big fan of like this sort of stuff. It can work. I really wouldn't do it here though. Because like we saw, even though, yeah, we got the kill on the Doomfist, if the Doomfist paid any attention and just punished us, we're off the edge here. Like most of their team is pretty resistant to it. Like Moira can fade it. Ana is the only one we can realistically like kill with something like that. I would just be more inclined to like play up here and just like try and get a hook and then just walk away safely. That's just me though. I generally play fairly safe. I don't mind like peeking a little bit and trying to get something spicy going, but this sort of stuff gives me the heebie-jeebies. We are super... Well, actually no, we're not even super far ahead, so I'm kind of concerned. Whoop. The whiff. That's it. Get the health pack. Back with our team. They're super baited in. So that's how they ended up over here. Is they were like, oh my god, we've got Roadhog cornered, and we're Moira and Winston, DPS powerhouses, known for killing things very fast. I love the back away there, because yeah, the worst he can do now is pull us into the choke. Beautiful. Risky, but works out. Does force the sound barrier out. Oh, HOG to hold the choke. He's taking risks, but at least he has like answers to when it goes wrong. Like, once this rogue is dead, he can play out in the courtyard area a lot more freely, right? He can now step forward, and that's fine. So he goes forward, goes for this kill. There's 2 orbs giving him the old suckaroo. Does get antied. Is being antied a lot, and that's sort of one of the downsides here. And he just backs away, and yeah, whole hogs it. Oh, slap with the shotguns. Oh! Just up on the bum. I love it. Yeah. Heard it. Okay. What is this Winston doing? Feeding ult charge. That's gonna get staggered. Moira is a broken hero. There we go. I like this little flank. This cheeky little flank is a thing of beauty. Doesn't quite work out, but yeah, we can't deal with that. We don't handle that very well. So just tank it out. If he's slashing us, like, he can carve as much bacon as he likes. We just don't give a hoot. The way we just completely cuffed that Genji is breathtaking. Nice. What is he doing? Yeah. So, we hear the Roadhog in the back line, and we go and help deal with it. They both ulted! Oh lord! Pushing the hammer down. Control it for a little while longer. Like, we're making good, sensible decisions that I can see the reasoning behind, and I like that. We've got AFK. Please don't do that. Good pull. So actually, this is an issue. We have perfectly spaced ourselves repeatedly in the last like 2 seconds to do as little damage as humanly possible. So I find with Hammond and Roadhog, what I find works best is if he does, like, you pull him in, you left click him, and he starts rolling away. And what you want to do is just sometimes just step back, right? Because what we end up doing is we start running after him and he's like got nothing to grapple onto, so he's going at a similar speed. And we're literally at like perfect distance for our airburst to do 0 damage. We've just set ourselves up to fail. Whereas if we just took a step back, he's big enough to where if the airburst is even remotely near him, like most of it's going to hit him. Right? If you get the crosshair remotely centered, it's going to do a ton of damage. So you really want to just lean on the side of like, I want that airburst to hit him, because we've just spaced ourselves so perfectly to do as little damage as humanly possible for this Hammond. He has been nanoed as well, so the problem. Beautiful hook. Force Fade, still got a lot of damage. Please heal, thank you. Reload. Great hook on the Doom. Oh no, you don't want to pull down here. It's going so well. It's fine, it's set us up beautifully to kill that Moira. So just bounce your way through some of these. Job is survival at the moment more than anything. Whoop! I want to see what happens with this Lucio. Because we do get the reload off, don't we? Yeah. Yeah, we've reloaded. Bomb. First things first. Overwatch hitboxes, ladies and gents. This is so perfect for trying to kill a Lucio. Just what the yeah, no, as Roadhog, I'm feeling great. You know, with my big chunky damage, with my DPS that does this, I'm feeling so good that he's managed to stretch himself into the thinnest noodle boy that could possibly exist. That makes me feel real good, Blizzard. I'm so happy about this, because I saw it glitch for a second, I was like, what? And he completely whiffs the shot as well. Like, where's the left click? Come on. Come on. And it should just be a cleanup. Bop, bop, bop. That's the slowest hand in the world. Kills the Moira first. Good job, Reaper. And you can deal with this in your own time. World's slowest Hanzo. And there we go. Hanzo, Hammond. Close enough. Both extremely annoying. Don't body shame him. I will body shame who I like, especially if they're that slender. Good lord. Alright, guys. Ranks. Let me turn on Twitch chat as well. So you guys should be on, but you're not. Chat box. It's the leader of the gang. There we are. So Metaphor says 2.8, 2.5, 2.7, high plat, low diamond. So okay, 3. That's not a 3. That's many things, but it's not a 3. 3, 1, 2, 4. Very precise. Very precise. 2.5. So it could be 3.1. Ooh, that's a big old gap. 400 whole SR. The rank is it's 2.9k in the email. It's about 2.9. I reached diamond in season 13, but unfortunately I'm highest up between platinum and low diamond since then. Would appreciate if you could review my Roadhog game at Oasis. I think I played really well, but obviously there are many things I could improve on. It depends. Like, there's no clues in which Roadhog this guy is. There's no clues. So if it is this one, if it is Est, like, honestly, Est, you are playing fairly well. I'd say your issue more comes from... It depends if you are just playing Roadhog and Roadhog only, because he is so situational in his usage that you can very easily, like, ruin yourself out of rank points because you're playing Roadhog into team comps that it doesn't work against. Against this team comp, yeah, Roadhog works fine, because they just don't have good tools. Like, their Genji's not the brightest bulb on the Christmas tree. He's a little bit dense, and as a result, yeah, he just, like, Dragon Blades wrong things all the time. But for the Roadhog on the other team, for example, it's suddenly much harder because, well, there's a Roadhog, there's a Reaper, there's a Hanzo, there's a lot of stuff that can cause problems for him. He's a situational pick, is Roadhog. And it's kind of weird with hero bans especially, that, like, the moment that Orisa is banned, Roadhog's probably going to struggle as well. Because Roadhog Orisa, as cliche as it sounds, it's good for a reason. That whole hook combo is just so strong and so good for blowing enemy teams up that you kind of want both of them. Otherwise, the synergies with other tanks, there's just, like, better off tank options. Diva, Sigma, the big two at the moment. Zarya is still pretty good, to be honest. So yeah, it's a little bit tough. If we're Pepega, then it's a lot more like thinking about angles, thinking about our positioning a lot. We just end up floating around in no man's land quite a lot. And if you were the one who sent it in this game, I recommend, like, if you're Pepega, watch Est's perspective, because I think you'll learn a lot about, like, how he's positioning and the kind of way he's, like, hugging corners and hugging angles. Now that's causing problems. I think with Pepega as well, it's just a matter of, like, chilling out a little bit. Just getting comfortable with, like, just bring it, like, hook, bring your mouse slightly over and then shoot. And it's generally just you bring it slightly inwards, like, to the left. Because as you hook them, unless you, like, do something very specific, they're probably going to end up, like, here. Well, not quite there. Like, here. Well, not quite there. drawing circles, ladies and gents, like in this space of the screen, right? Not this space of the screen, this space of the screen. So you just want to bring your mouse a little bit more to this side of the screen. It does generally like try and pull people to the center. They did that change like a while ago, but I find it's generally just like slightly to the left. 2.5 I really had to bet. Yeah, it gets kind of difficult around gold. Like, there's a lot of reasons why people get stuck in gold. Like, we could see that there was what I would say is a clear difference between both Roadhogs, right? But they weren't determining, like, who won or lost the game. Overwatch is so team-based and, like, integrally team-based that good players can get lost, bad players can kind of hide, and it's kind of icky in that regard. What rank was it? Good lord, so demanding. It's 2.9. 2.9k. Guys, that is it for Coaching the Many. You know what? I'm going to call it there, actually. I'm going to start Resident Evil tomorrow, because I need a breather. Thank you guys for joining me. It's been my pleasure to entertain you. If you haven't already seen, I'm going to be doing some more emotes for the channel. I've got a few ideas of kind of what I want to do. They will be in the very same vein as the ones that I've done for Sty's channel. We will be streaming Valorant as well, so on Tuesday I will probably be going live. That's when the beta goes live, yes. I have it on very good authority that I should be in the beta. So yeah, it's very likely that, yeah, we'll probably be doing like a 5-stack for Valorant. It'll be a really, really good time. Yeah, I'm probably going to make some emotes like these for this channel as well, because they're really fun. They look like thumbs. They're intended to look like thumbs. These are meant to be Jet, but it kind of works. It kind of shows up. And then you got Mercy. We have Phoenix, Omen, Cypher that I had to do a Milady, and then Soldier. I had to do a Soldier one. Sty, Ryan, Miska, Hammy, and Ohm? Yeah, probably. It'll be fun. Like, don't take away. No. Ohm Love will stay. Ohm Love will 100% stay. That was done by a friend of mine named Dalhan, who is a professional artist. Like, he gets fully paid. Like, Ohm Love will stay. Ohm High, Ohm Whiff, Ohm Hype, Ohm Team, Ohm Scrub. They're all staying. Ohm W, Ohm Disgust. Ohm K, I think will stay. Ohm Think will stay. It's just like Probed, I think I'll get rid of. I might replace Ohm Coffee, and I'll definitely replace Ohm Kid and Ohm Dosh. So there probably won't be too many. Ohm Booty will probably go as well. I'll probably just make an Ohm Booty that's nicer. But there's some emotes that just never get used. Probed is one of them. It's just not that useful. Ohm Booty, it doesn't get used that much. The Sombra kind of does, but I might honestly just change it and just make my own version of Ohm D. So yeah. Ohm Coffee might get tweaked. It's a good emote, but I think I can tweak it to just be a little bit better, because it is at the moment just a Nana spray. Otherwise, yeah, thanks for hanging out. It's been my pleasure. It's nice then. Yeah, I could see if I could try and find the high-res version of that. Let me, before I go digging around on my screen, I'm going to do that. I think I can actually find it on Imager, maybe? No, I've got to look through like my pictures and stuff like that, which is going to be difficult. Might even be in like assets. I have a lot of folders. So it's kind of hard. Like, things just get saved in all sorts of stupid places, and it's impossible to know where anything is. There is a high-res version of it somewhere, though. It's very nice. Like, it's a really good piece of art. He's not like an emote artist, but he's just a general artist, and it's good stuff. Okay. This is just now Josh looking through his folders. Okay, videos. If I go into assets, what's in assets? Is it in assets? There's the Sty face that's going to haunt my freaking dreams. We'll see if that turns into a thumbnail. I imagine it will. Own practice assets. No, that's Sea Surfer. Streaming assets. Twitch emotes. Mercy Icon original. There we go. The high-res version of this is really nice. Like, look how good that is. Look how good that is. It does get slightly obliterated by the small size, and that makes me a little bit sad, but it's so good. Like, and he doesn't normally draw in like this kind of anime cutesy style. Like, most emotes are done like an anime style because you want the big features to stand out. But yeah, it's really nicely done. 10,000% better. It's really good. Like, I was super proud of it. Like, super chuffed with it. It gets kind of obliterated on the small size, but it works. You can see enough of it. It's still really nice. Right. That's it. That's it from me. Bye. Outro screen. Woo. More invites on Discord, just to try them maybe. We'll see. We'll see what I can do. Bye.